This is Cliff Drive in Katoomba, and at this point there's a little area where you can park and have a look at Honeymoon Lookout. This is also a place where the trolley bus and the double-decker bus stop for people to have a look as well. Just below the lookout is a fairly rough track that leads you down to the Prince Henry Cliff Walk, which you can see immediately below us. We'll start by going left, and shortly we'll come to one of the great little lookouts of the Blue Mountains. This is the place, and it says on the sign over here, Honeymoon Point. Very easy to get it confused with the previous lookout, but this is a marvellous spot. Down below you can hear the water running in Leura Creek, and the lookout of course is every bit as good as I said it would be. Sublime Point, straight over there. We'll return back to Honeymoon Lookout and go in the opposite direction this time. We're back to Honeymoon Lookout, but instead of going back up to the car, we'll head on round in this direction. Lots of more small rock orchids growing there. They never seem to be in flower when I come by. The lyrebirds are never afraid of us. A flight of steps here leads up to an exit on the cliff drive opposite Raymond Road, but it's a bit rough to get at the moment. Looks like it's being rebuilt. Just ahead of us here are two lookouts, one each side of this gully. Their names are a bit confusing, but I think this one is Tallawarra Lookout, and the one across there is Minamurra Lookout, but with no signpost, that's a bit hard to know. We'll be over there shortly. This is the only place on the regular tracks that you can see Leura Falls. We'll get another view of it just below here in a moment. This track here leads up to Silver Mist Park. That's our third exit or entrance to the cliff walk. The track now continues towards the Three Sisters and Echo Point. There's a lyrebird behind that tree in the centre. All these songs coming from the one bird. This is Lady Carrington Lookout. Quite a few steps now, but shortly we'll be closing in on the Three Sisters and Echo Point. Just down below us here is the Three Sisters walk from Echo Point and Lady Game Lookout directly above them. But you can't see the Three Sisters here, you'd need to follow the track down. The Prince Henry Cliff Walk continues just below us, just in front of us here, and joins with the Three Sisters track. That would be the fifth exit or entrance to the Cliff Walk. Up the hill here is the fourth, and that's the way we're going to get back to Cliff Drive right away. This is what's left of a bowerbird's bower. And there's the bowerbird in the tree. Hello, bowerbird. The male bird collects all these blue objects to try to attract the female. I'll see if I can get a photograph of him round the other way. This is the satin bowerbird. He has bright eyes. That might have been the female. This is the fourth exit to Cliff Drive, just down from Echo Point. Echo Point is just down here, about 200 metres. This is the path that follows Cliff Drive for quite a distance and then takes us back to where we began. Ahead is Silver Mist Reserve and the access, the third one, down to the Prince Henry Cliff Walk. The new concrete area up ahead used to be free parking. It's all been converted into fee paying now. We're at the foot of Raymond Road. Behind that fence is Katoomba High School, and down here is the Prince Henry Cliff Walk. We'll come to the steps leading down to it. That's the second exit or entrance to the cliff walk, just around the corner. From here it's only a short distance, maybe 5 minutes walk, and we'll be back at, got to get it right, Honeymoon Point. Not the safest place for a bird running, but here we are back to our starting point.